Stampers, it's me again. It's the last day of celebration today, so I thought I'd use 2 items that will be gone. I don't think they're carrying over, I'm not sure. I have had a quick look, let me have a look. Not even celebration, is it? Oh, where's my catalogues? Let me have a look through here. Right, springtime foils. I'm not sure if that's getting carried over. I couldn't. No, it's not going over. And the Heartfelt Blooms. No, they're not going over either. So I thought I'd just have one last blast of them before they retire. They won't be retiring from my sets because I'm never getting rid of nothing. I love my Stampin' Up products. So I haven't stamped the back. I'm going to do that before I show you. Haha. Because these are all going in the basket for the Cancer Challenge cards anyway. So there's the logo for Stampin' Up. And I'll add my stamp later, but I'm just making sure I've got it stamped. Look at this. Beautiful. I've used the Heartfelt Blooms on this ticket. Let me find. These were gifted to me the other day. Absolutely beautiful. So I used the largest one. And I just put a little bow on there with the baker's twine with the silver. And I think that is absolutely beautiful. And I've not got much of that left at all. And I've only added Wink of Stella to the actual flower. And to me, it looks raised, giving all these other flowers a little bit step back. Whereas this flower's brought it forward. Beautiful doily cut in half, but the non-Stampin' Up doilies, I think I had these from Hobbycraft, and I think they're way bigger than, because that's the standard. Yeah, look how big they are. They're too big for my cards. So I've cut it in half. So, or you could just fold it if you want. But why waste half a doily when you can use it on another card? So I've got my piece of doily. I've used old, very vanilla cardstock. This is white and this is white, but I think the contrast pops it off the page, and I just added 3 of the black rhinestones, and thank you. And then just stamped in the bottom corner. It's up to you what message you put in there, but I think it's adorable. And with it being the last day, I thought, why not show it one more time? I love this. I love this. I'm going to use this all year round. It's never going to retire for me. So, and thank you, Susan, for those. Absolutely adorable. So yeah, so quick, so simple, and so easy. You could pop these out 10 a penny, as they say. So I'm using my thick Whisper White card base, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, just folded in half so they meet. I've got a piece of the springtime foils, which is 3 and 5 by 5 7/8. And in fact, no, I left this at 6. I will hand trim that off when I know it is perfectly glued on. And in the meantime, this is going to get glued under there at the same time. So when I pop this on, I'm not gluing any of this. I'm just gluing this piece on the top. I've already cut out my very vanilla piece, this beautiful stitch label tag. It's absolutely gorgeous. While we're here, we can, that's all you need, a very small piece. That is well long enough to tie it into a little bow. It's about 8, maybe 9 inches long. What I did for this, I just folded my ends. I have to pre-cut stuff because of my back problem. I cannot lift the big shot. It is way too heavy for me. So I can wheel my chair over that side. Look at that, added this beautiful tag. And then just run it through. It's like it's shoulder height, so it's not much strain for me at all. And then what I did with my tag, I just tied it in a little bow. Do you know what? I couldn't do that first time with the other. Tip here is open up your tag and keep it. Try not to let it twist as you're pulling it in. Or even hold the loop and then pull your string. And it stops it from twisting. If you find that that's too long, you can always, look, it still twists. I don't know what it is with this baker's twine. It just wants to go its own way and that's it. But yeah, look how beautiful. And it makes that lovely tag on the end there. Or you could attach it this way. I think we'll attach this one this way. Still got our thank you. You could add any sentiment. I just love thank you cards. I don't know what it is. Everybody's always got a reason to say thank you. And I just love them. So I'm using the thank you out of the Heartfelt Blooms as well. This gorgeous stamp. And I'm using Smoky Slate ink. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. It's just the quickest card you've ever seen in your life. That will take you all of 1.5 minutes to cut out. Grab yourself some scrap. Yeah, I'm pushing them out the way. I did attach mine after, but it doesn't matter when. It's not going to interrupt anything of this card whatsoever. Inking out this beautiful, beautiful flower design. Oh, absolutely stunning. Love it so much. And you can get about 98% of this on your stamp pad, on this label. Just applying pressure for about 5 seconds. Just to make sure it gets look, it's just divine. I love this. The tiniest little tips missing, that's all. That is beautiful. Set that to one side. Love this. I'm going to ink it up again, and not as fierce this time. Where did I put my ink? It was right next to me, look. If that had been a dog, it'd have bit me. So just gently applying a little bit more ink. And I'm just going to pick everything up, part of the stamp. And I'm just going to pop this right on the corner there. Just, it's not very often I decorate. And I always turn the card the wrong way, so you could add some washi tape in there. Anything you like. In fact, oh, let's have a look. I haven't got... I'll be back in 2 seconds. There we go, just wheeled my chair over there. And believe it or not, this is off Urban Underground, and it was from last year's spring summer catalogue, I think, or autumn winter. Don't quote me because I don't keep my catalogues. So to disguise that bubbling, and not only that, adds a bit of pretty to the card as well. Lift it up and trim any excess. And literally none. Tiny little bit here. That's it. And crease your card. And it's brilliant. I grab my bone folder, just squash it down. And it just stopped you looking at that ugly little breakage in the card itself. Stuck to my fingers now. So while we've got our ink out, beautiful, thank you. You could even add the Heartfelt Blooms. Oh, where is my stamp set? Sending heartfelt thoughts, thinking of you even. But I just like to say I love thank you cards, because everyone's got something to be thankful for, always. And then just stamp that in the bottom corner. This card is going to be over in a flash, trust me. And you'll be like, wow, how quick. But look how elegant it's going to turn out. put my scissors away. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add this here, because I want that at the bottom of my card. And if you want to secure it in place, you have to be really careful with the fast fuse. Tiniest little bit. And I've just ripped it. Can you believe that? Stuck to my finger. Oh my word, I can't use that now, can I? So, just grab another one and don't do what I just did. And literally cut this in half. I'm going to start again. This is why I didn't do it last time. Right. Watch. Tiniest little bit and flick. Don't have to be rough. Lift it up without putting your finger in it. And position where you want it. I know it looks like cottage, but it's not. And anyway, you're not going to see that in a moment because this is going to cover that. So I'm going to get my Tombow. I'm not fast fusing this one. I know there's a little strip coming off the end, so I'm going to make sure I've got somewhere to grip. See, I'm going to cut that little strip off. So you can either start upside down, which is more advisable, I would say. You can line up that end, line up this one, and then you can push down. So it's perfectly running along the edge. There's no overhang there, but you can't see any white, which is brilliant. I don't mind this little flap being not stuck down because it's not going anywhere, that one isn't. It's perfect. Now you open your card, taking your long scissors, and trim. That is it. And that was a 6x3 inch piece, because with the card is 5 7/8, so there's only 2/8 of a bit of a waste there. And I wouldn't say that's waste, because it turns your card into this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? At this stage, you could get your grey pen and colour some of the flowers. I don't think it needs it. I'm going to do it now to pass a little time away, but I don't really think you need to. But I'm only taking the paler of the grey. And I'm just going to go over these flowers. Nowhere else, nothing else, just the flowers. I didn't do it on the other one, but there's so many ways you can do these cards with the springtime foils. Do you know when you get your favourite DSP? My all-time favourite, and it's out of any of the papers that have been out, there's got to be Painted with Love, with the gold and the reds, the pinks. I love it. I'm on my 3rd packet. I love it that much. I love the blends. Out of all the colouring tools as well, blends are my favourite. You probably won't be seeing this video either till 10 o'clock tonight, so you'd only have 2 hours left to get yourself an order in. And if you bob over to see our beautiful Danielle, I know she's just put a fresh hostess code up, and she's looking for customers, and she needs the help, bless her, and she's such a wonderful, wonderful lady. Very, very dear friend of mine. I think the world of her. If you already have a demo, that's fine. But if you haven't, oh, go and give her a check out. She's a wonderful lass. And that is such pale. It's never going to pull nothing away from that beautiful flower there. I don't think this card needs much of anything else. I think it's, that alone is beautiful. You could add a line of washi tape. Perfection. Maybe do a bit more colouring. But look how beautiful this gorgeous tag is. How sweet is that? We love finishing touches. And this for me is perfect. Don't know why that's looping. I did hold it even. Perfect. And that is just going to get angled there. Right there. And see what I mean? You didn't have to colour any of that in. So to waste not, want not, we have these lovely strips around the outside. So I just pull, add a strip down this side. Never go to waste any of these. And we've got a strip down this side. You wouldn't let that go to waste, would you? I'm going to put a blob there. It's so easy to come apart. And a little blob there. And then just peel. Whoops. Let's come off. I'm going to add some gorgeous Wink of Stella now. Get rid of this paper. And like I say, I did that one that way, which I thought was beautiful, but I don't think it really matters which way you have it, unless you want to see that doily, which is why I think I will stick this way. Oops, come up. I might release this one a little bit earlier tonight. Say about 9 o'clock. Instead of waiting till 10. I don't know why I wait till 10. I think that's because that's when I go and finally sit down in the lounge, so I don't have to endure my horrible sofa. It's not horrible, it's absolutely beautiful, but it does my back no favours whatsoever. Black rhinestones. You can add them spaced apart like I did on the other one. This one, I'm just going to add them next to each other. Each little finishing touch makes this card totally different than anybody else's. Now at this stage, you could leave that as it is. You could grab a slight subtle shade of any colour you want and add a little bit of colour. But like I'm saying, I'm just going to add my Wink of Stella just to this flower, just on the petals. And believe it or not, it does half lift that flower from this card. Let's see if I'm still getting the sparkle come through. And that is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Just, because this is coming to the end. Oh God, I got a blue blob then. That's why I will shake it inside the lid, because you can catch it from the lid. Oh, look at that. Oops, oh look, too much. Just use what's there and spread it around. That is divine. Oh, look at that. And to me, at that angle now, looks like the flower itself is lifted off that page. That is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, I adore that. Absolutely. That's it. That is our card for this evening. I can't get over. You could, if you were doing a one sheet wonder, you would get 8 cards at 6 by 3, and you could use them as a packed gift for somebody with envelopes. Make a little box to fit them in. I think that is divine. The card will settle back down a little bit once the Winker Stella's dried, but that is absolutely gorgeous. It looks lifted, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. Well, there's tonight's card. I hope you like. You can use Whisper White. You can use any colour you want for that background. It's entirely up to you. Your cardstock can be any colour you want. Add a layer of Whisper White if you want. It's entirely up to you. Loving the doily. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed and give it a thumbs up. And I hope, most of all, I hope you give it a go. They're so quick, simple and elegant. And this is the last night you'll see. Well, it's not going to be the last night you see me make anything with these, because I will still use my products. I love them. Well, most Stampin' Up! Demonstrators get rid now. I'll retire them, so. But not for me. I'm going to love you all and leave you all now. Until next time. Bye.